took place only not quite 3 years ago. But in order to properly introduce Marcia, I have to tell you a little bit about me. Some people may know that I used to have a business in West Seattle. It was a computer and software store. And there are some real similarities between that business and this. One of them was I started the business with 3 things that I wanted to accomplish. I wanted to have quality products, I wanted to base it on customer service, and I wanted it to be a fun place to be. And can you believe, here I go, 13, 18 years later, and I'm in the exact same kind of business that I started over there.
Yep.
So I started here watering plants. So it was all they were supposed to be. Part-time watering job, working 12 hours a week, and somehow, a job that was supposed to last 6 weeks turned out to be about 11 years of employment, including about 5 years of that full-time and heavy part-time. And there were 2 things that really kind of kept everything going for me. The biggest one was that I was given absolute permission to fail. You just can't ask for much more than that. And the other one was that if I got good at something, I was allowed to keep doing it. And there are a lot of people working here that can tell you the exact same experience. I mean, we're here because we like being here. This is not a place to get rich, but it really is a place to have a great time. And Mark was the owner when I started working here, but the face of this nursery has always been Marcia Bruno. And the reason that it has good customer service and it's a fun place to be, things like that start at the top. And Marcia, you've done just a fabulous job of making this a fun place to be.
Thanks, Bill.
And I couldn't ask for much more. So I just want you to know, we actually have a little something for you, just to kind of commemorate this day.
You do?
Little something.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
That's
I had no idea. You guys did something behind my back.
So with that,
Wow.
I give you the owner of West Seattle Nursery, and my only regret in all this time is when I found out that Mark was selling and that Marcia was likely going to buy it, was that I wasn't 20 years younger, because I wish I could have been her partner.
Yeah, you did say that actually.
I know it.
Yep, yep. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys did that. That is awesome. Oh, I could hang it up in my office, but my office is not worthy of this. So, because it's the meat locker of the Herfies that used to be here. So, but thank you. Thanks. That's so awesome, you guys. So, I got hired. I've been here for 21 years, and I got hired to do displays. And I really just wanted to get out of the house and talk to grown-ups because I had 2 little kids. And my first day here, I was outside by myself, it's pouring rain, and I was rearranging plants, and I thought, oh my God, they're paying me to do this. I can't believe it. I was just in heaven. And to the point where, I just started out part-time, and every single day, I just couldn't wait to come to work. I would already know what I was going to work on as I was driving in because I was so excited to, rip out this display and work on it. But I worked my way up to, then they made me start buying stuff. And like Bill said, it's set up to fail. So you buy some weird things sometimes and you go, well, it'll just end up in the sale tent someday. So, if we don't kill it first. But I started buying the statuary and the pottery. And then somewhere along the way, one of the assistant manager had left. And Carol, who was the previous manager to me, she said, I think you should be the assistant manager. And I was like, oh, I could do that, and she was pretty hands off. So I pretty much was doing the manager job. And then of course I worked my way up to manager. But Mark Mark, the previous owner who started this, who by the way could, you know, it was, you know, years and years of his hard work that, you know, got it to here, and his trust in me, because at first he didn't trust me necessarily. He wouldn't let me buy things, and I just would sneak it in, and then I would do little things here and there, and he would go, oh, looks good in here, and I'd be like, yeah, you know, I bought a few things, sorry, you know. But I knew he totally had trust in me when he came to me and he said, Mark used to live right here, his house was here, and he came to me and he goes, I want to knock the house down and I want to build a greenhouse. And I went, okay, all right, does that mean you want me to do this? And he said, yes, will you do it? And I was like, I will figure it out. So this was my baby, this greenhouse put up here. So, you know, we got the local architects and the local, you know, everything local, and it was a super fun project, and it really paid off. And so then Mark, he would sit down in my office. He didn't have an office. He sat down in my office and he would come up with some ideas, or we would have bets. He would say, I bet you can't sell this and that, and it would be a quarter bet. So, you know, so a month later I'd be like, you owe me a quarter. And so, because he always knew that I had the confidence to make something happen, and he wasn't sure that it could. And so I got lots of quarters out of him. But without his vision originally, this wouldn't be what it is. And like I said, his confidence in me. And he just naturally decided he wanted to retire. And he said, I just can't imagine anybody taking over other than you. And so I was like, okay, you know, so, and it was kind of a scary thing. And then, you know, I took over, and then we had this pandemic, and I was like, what have I done? This is crazy. But then we had some really great years, and it's the employees. I've seen so many employees over the years come and go and come back. But we have such a good time here, and we also work really, really hard. Lots of days, and when it's 90 degrees out and we're just dripping sweat and we're like, I hope all the plants stay alive. I mean, it's intense, but at the same time, we're just having fun. And a lot of people, you know, just think, wow, I wouldn't want to work anywhere else than here. And I can't believe that I've been here for 21 years and that I own the nursery. It's just unbelievable. Thanks, you guys. Oh my God, this is so fun. Seeing all the regulars, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is great. So I want you guys to know we're going to bring some food out, and then Kyle today she's going to do a demonstration on doing a sedum bowl, and then Leah is going to do a fall what is it, bouquet floral arrangement, and she's going to even have, like, she's going to raffle off some of the arrangements that we have on the tables and in the bathroom and stuff, so you guys can try to get one of the bouquets. But that's it. I just want to thank everybody for coming. Thank you guys for being the best customers in the whole world. I say that to every new person that comes in. I say, we just have the best customers. You're just gonna love it, and it's just true. And so without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So thank you. I can't believe you guys did this. Yeah. It's gonna get lost.